This is the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
It's Play 107 with Ryder and Lisa. Apparently, Pitbull paid $6 million to have a stadium named after him. The Florida International University is now known as Pitbull Stadium.
I would judge originally, but then when I found out that everyone pays for their Hollywood Walk of Fame star,
Right.
I'm like, all right, yeah, pay for something that you want to have your legacy continue with.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if you got $6 million, do it.
I just wish they would have worded it different. Like if he would have made a huge donation to the university, and in honor of doing so, they decided to name the stadium after him for a few years.
Don't you think that money would go towards that anyway?
Yeah, it's just the wording of he
Right.
paid for his name to be on the stadium
Sounds
is
lame.
a little bit tacky.
That's why when people have their Hollywood Walk of Fame star, nobody says they paid for this.
Right.
It's kind of a smoke and mirrors thing where you think that they're just honored, right?
Yeah, Hollywood kind of sucks.
I know.
The celebrity facade.
When I went to Hollywood, I noticed the facade. I remember just seeing how sad a lot of people are there that are trying to make it as an actor.
You met Tom Cruise's stuntman? You're like,
I didn't, but I actually...
no,
okay.
he doesn't have one. That was the joke. That it's a facade, that he doesn't
that's
actually do his own
funny.
stunts. Yeah.
Sorry, that went over my head.
Thanks for being here with me.
Yeah.
There's a new friend trend that I'm a big fan of, that I've seen pop up a few times. Wanted to ask if anybody has any fun friend trends.
Yeah, whenever somebody's going through something terrible and opens up about it in our group chat, the rest of us say congrats.
Okay, that's a good friend trend.
And because they're all on iPhones, it does the fireworks.
Okay, adds a little pizzazz to it.
That's the first thing I could think of. I think we have several friend trends, but that's on the top of my mind.
The one I saw online was the when you go on a trip with friends and you all play sunglass roulette. You buy each other sunglasses that you have to wear on the trip, and they're
that's
all
funny.
just tacky. The one girl got in this video I just watched. One with that looked like a big hot dog. That was her sunglasses. Another guy got those really, really little red ones. There was bejangly ones.
Oh, that's such a fun idea.
Yeah. I need more friend trends.
You need more friends.
Well, thank you very much. The only one I have that I can think of that you do on a regular basis is my best friend that I grew up with. When we see each other, we just pull each other's nose hairs out. We'll just be like, hey, man. And then we'll go for them and just... That's pretty weird, isn't it? You read a story yesterday about a guy who intentionally cut his hand significantly so that he could get out of work.
What is the craziest thing that you did to get out of work? I think when you start a new job, you say all 4 grandparents are still alive, even if they're not.
I'm sorry.
That's what people are starting to do, is they're lying about having kids if they don't have them. And all 4 grandparents, maybe even more if they're remarried.
Let me get this straight.
Maybe you have
because
6.
if you want time off, you'll say that one of them died?
I don't think you need to say died. I think you could say you just need to go help them. Same with kids.
Well, yeah.
Private social media, you start a new job. Yeah, I got kids.
No, but
then you could leave early.
No, there's no way that you say all 4 grandparents are alive unless you're
Why?
planning to use a fake death.
Not death.
To go, yes.
What if you had to go help them? They fell.
Well, why would you need more than one then? Why would you need more than one? You could say one grandparent's very needy. But if you're saying all 4, I know what you're getting at. Here.
Listen, this isn't my idea.
The person's who idea it is using fake deaths to get out of work, which is too far.
Okay, but what about the fake kids?
What do you do? Eventually, if you end up with a really good friend at work,
you just hope that they forgot about it by that point.
About kid?
Who's actually paying attention to their coworkers' lives? When they're like, what's new? And they start talking about their family. Are you actually listening? No.
How about this? Just do the job you're paid for.
A lot of people lie and then don't go to work. So you might as well have a good lie.
No, don't use that your fake grandparent died, please. I think that's terrible karma.
What about the kids that don't exist?
And then what?
My kid is sick. I got to go get him from kindergarten. Done.
No,
you got the afternoon off.
The thing about you is you can never do this.
Yeah, I know I can't.
Because obviously, yeah, because everybody knows you quite well at work. But I'm just saying, your memory isn't the sharpest.
Yeah, you'd have to write everything down.
So all of a sudden they'd be like, what do you mean that kid's in grade 5 now? You said they were in kindergarten last week.
What if you named your fake cat Grandma? Is that less
yes.
bad?
Now we're talking.
Yeah, there we go. There's a loophole for you.
We are talking about extreme measures people have taken to get out of work. Jen hit us up and said we had an employee who did the fake grandparent death thing several times. Congratulations, you no longer work for us.
Oof. Okay, so that's not an ideal lie.
No.
Jeff wrote in saying, I had a friend. He was about 24. His dad had one bad eye. He called into work to skip it because he said his dad injured his good eye and may become blind. Well, 2 days later, his dad walked into our work and had no idea his son used this excuse. It was so bad.
Did you ever come up with excuses for teachers and then skip school?
No.
I remember one time my buddy and I had never skipped. This was probably grade 10. And he felt that was ridiculous and that I needed to skip.
Okay.
So I forget what the lie was, but we ended up ditching and just going and sitting behind the school in a little forested area for the class. And the entire time I was like, may as well be in class. This isn't that fun. We should have planned something.
Especially as the class clown. You're like, this crowd sucks.
100%.
Yeah, so let us know your story. What is the craziest lie you came up with to get out of work? Or maybe a lie that you found out an employee at your job?
I always go with some sort of stomach problem. They never want to delve in for fear that you might be telling them that you have explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good text, too. Congratulations on spelling diarrhea correctly.
Yeah, that's how you know that you actually get it a lot.
Canada's dominating the hammer throw, 2 gold medals. I feel like the fact that we swept that event means we deserve a new slogan for our country, so I've come up with a few.
Let's hear them.
You let me know which one you like the best. Canada, it's hammer time. That's pretty good, right?
I like it.
Canada, dropping the hammer.
Okay.
Canada, no glitz and glamour, but lots of hammers. Now gets to the part with the ones I really like. Canada, come play with our...
I don't think that one's going to work.
Come play with our hammers. No? Okay.
Come see our hammers. What about that?
Sure. Canada, come get hammered.
That's the best one.
I think that one makes the most sense.
It does.
All right.
Okay. So, quick vote on the text line.
My favorite's come play with our hammers for sure. Celebrating 10 years of Lisa Evans on the show. And I can't say enough how much it means that you wake this city up with me every morning. An absolute talent. I've often said that I think you're the best at what you do in the country. Constantly bringing ridiculous content to the table that I don't think anybody else could come up with. And it's not even that you think really hard on it. It's just things that happen to you. Like stealing plants off of the neighbor's yard because you were having some girlfriends over and wanted to look like you had a green thumb, and then those plants dying while in your care is something that it's just walking content. So I just want to say thank you for being a part of this program for 10 years, and I know that the listeners feel as thankful as I do that we got you for that long.
Hey, thanks for letting me come in, even though I kept showing up without you really asking me to be here. Perseverance pays off. If anyone's listening right now, I'm telling you right now, be optimistic, believe in yourself. Who knows? You might end up somewhere for an entire decade. There you
and
go.
Hopefully a lot longer.
I hope so.
We've been asking you, and we're going to just dabble this in throughout the week as we celebrate Lisa's 10-year this week.
Where are you at? 12 years here in Edmonton?
Yeah, just over 12.
Wow.
My daughter was 6 months old when I started here, and she's
crazy.
going into grade 8.
Grade 8, you guys.
It's wild, eh?
Feeling old?
No, but this is about you. Okay. So we've been asking you if there's any specific memories that you have from the show to shoot us a text and let us know.
I'm just absolutely... I'm so impressed by our listeners, their memories, because my memory is so bad.
Yeah.
Like the amount of people that are writing in with their favorite moments from our show over the past decade, including timestamps.
Right.
Like, oh, it was in September of 2015 when Lisa did this or said this on the show. I'm like, how do you remember that?
Wild, right?
Yeah.
So we got this text when we brought this up yesterday, and it took me some serious digging, but I think I found it here. Hey, guys, do you remember that time that the guy called in and wrote a song for Lisa and sang it to her? And I wasn't sure what they meant, because there's 2 times that you've had a man sing to you on this show, both equally hilarious. So I'm going to try to track down the other one in a bit.
I don't even remember these things.
The picture, Kid Rock, Sheryl Crow, you guys sing it together.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
that's...
wondering if that listener still listens. Like, how amazing would that be if we had these listeners call in and be like, that was me 10 years ago.
I'm going to try to track that one down, but I think this is the one they were referring to. It was a contest we had that people were calling in and flirting with you, and whoever flirted with you the best...
They won something.
Won tickets, and this guy came through. Check it.
Can I still flirt with Lisa?
We gave the tickets away already.
Oh, well, can I still do it anyway?
Sure, buddy.
Yo, Lisa, I just wanted to say hearing your voice on the radio this morning was enough to write half a song, and I could show you the other half if you give me the chance to meet you.
Can you sing the half a song you wrote?
Nobody wants to hear half a song. It's only completed when I see her.
Well, I'd like to hear the first half.
All right, I'll give it a go.
Okay, here we go.
Girl, heard your voice on the radio. Gotta see you now because I want some more. Got me feeling like I could fly so high. You and me together, we could touch the sky. Girl,
he can't hear us.
hit the studio.
What do you think of the song so far, bud?
I don't know, man. It's not doing too good.
No, you're not into the like R&B, soulful,
No.
heartfelt
If
stuff.
you want to sing to me, like at least like make it like a sick rap.
Only R. Kelly can get away with it.
Yeah.
You done?
Hit the studio.
He's still singing. So this wouldn't work. Guys shouldn't sing to you,
Oh, never,
but they
never.
could rap to you.
That's like when someone brings their guitar to a party. It's like you're an ass.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear.
Oh, I think he's done.
Oh.
Hey, man.
That's it though.
Great song, right?
You know, that didn't age well. We swore. We referenced R. Kelly. What year was that? I was quite inappropriate in it. It's wild how much you can grow in 10 years. Also, now that I'm older, I'm like, that was pretty good. Like, who was that? Sean Desmond?
Yeah, we were kind of judgy.
We were kind of rude back in the day.
Man, I thought he killed it.
I thought he did really good. I hope that he is
Still listening?
still listening.
I just really hope he wrote the second half of the song. We are celebrating Lisa being on the show for 10 years this week, and we're doing it just throughout the week by playing some old classics from Miss Evans.
It seems like the number one thing people are commenting on after airing that last clip is how different our voices are.
Yeah.
We sound like little babies.
Yeah, my voice, I sounded like a preteen. Would you like some fries with that?
I don't know what my voice was, but it definitely,
I mean, I have
it wasn't good.
I have an old clip of you talking here.
No.
Let's just see.
Let's hear it. Okay. So would you ever do that with Charlie, your daughter?
Well, I should have. Yeah, your voice doesn't sound that different.
It's a little deeper now.
We've gotten a text about you singing a lot. That's a lot of people's fondest memories. Your Christina Aguilera impressions, Shakira, when you duetted with the listener Coach, I believe his name was.
Does Coach still listen to the show? This
I don't
was
know.
so long ago.
Check it.
Is there a girl on there singing a beautiful song? I think she needs a duet partner. I thought it sounded awesome.
Okay. And would you like to
I do
duet
have
with
a-
her right now?
I probably could, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
Lisa, picture Kid Rock and Sheryl
Okay,
Crow.
ready? Wait, how does that song go?
Living my life
In a slow hell.
Living every night in a hotel.
I ain't heard from you in...
In 3 damn days.
Ooh,
Whoa, good job, you
that
two.
was really good. What's your name?
You can call me Coach. The people call me Coach. I don't know why, but I guess because I coach so.
All right, sounds good, man. Thanks for the call.
Have a great day, guys.
Cheers, Coach.
Yep.
I went way back, and I found like what your voice sounded like right when you started.
Is it awful?
No, it's just if the listeners found it funny how we sounded 10 years ago when we were playing clips. Like
We
this,
sound like little babies.
this was like as far back as we can go. Check it. You're talking about getting a wax.
Basically, what boggles my mind is when they leave the room for you to take your pants off, and then they come back in, and it's like, you're going to see me naked either way. Like, let's not waste any time. I'm just going to whip my pants off right now.
What is that?
How wild is that?
Whoa.
Man, you were so young.
I was so youthful. Who gets waxes at this age?
talking
Not
the
me.
same crap, though.
It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K Wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
Can already tell we're going to have a good time with 1K Wordplay today, just from gathering Connie's information. She's Texter 107, and she's ready to win $1,000. How's it going today, Connie?
Good.
Are you a little bit nervous?
Yes.
You're going to do so good, though. Don't worry. How long have you been listening to this game for? You know how it works and everything?
For a long time.
Okay.
All right, Connie. Here's how it works for anybody that's listening for the first time. You're going to choose a teammate, Lisa or myself, who will leave the room. We're going to give you 5 words. You just tell us the first word that comes to mind for each. The most common answer is the best route to go.
Yep.
We'll invite your teammate back in. They'll play the same game, and for every answer that matches, it's $25. If you get them all, it's $1,000.
Connie, who is your teammate this morning?
Ryder will be the one matching the words.
Okay.
Because great minds think alike.
I like
Lisa.
that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Just waiting till Ryder leaves the studio. He played slow pitch last night, so he's moving a little bit slower than usual. That's okay. Connie, I am starting your 25-second timer after I say the first word. Best of luck, all right?
Okay.
It's been a while since we've given away $1,000. I would love if we could make that happen, okay?
Okay.
What comes to your mind when I say gold?
Bar.
Forest.
Trees.
Burger.
Meat.
Couch.
Sofa.
Trunk.
Car.
Great answers. And you still had 4 seconds left on the clock. Let's get your teammate back in here. Let's see if great minds will think alike today.
Oh my God. I hope so.
How are you feeling? Like, now that you're done and the pressure's off of you, are you sweating? Are you feeling nervous? Are you confident? What's going on?
I'm sweating all the time because it's at that age. But I know the one word. I'm not sure. Hopefully,
We'll
great
see.
minds do think alike.
Well,
I played ball, if that counts, and I did end up with sore body. So
you are so
Great.
funny. Okay, Ryder is back in studio. Don't worry, Ryder. There were no spoilers there. You're good.
I plugged my ears. It sounded
Just
like
in
she
case?
was, she was going to give a spoiler.
No, you're all good.
Okay.
What comes to your mind when I say forest?
Trees?
$25. Trunk.
2 answers here. 2 answers. 2 answers. I'm going to say car.
$50. What comes to your mind when I say burger?
Two answers again. I'm going to say fries.
Meat is what Connie said. I know. That one was hard. Let's keep going, though.
I actually wanted to say flip. You know,
Ryder.
the old burger
flip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what you do in a kitchen.
Yeah, or...
Sure. What comes to mind when I say couch?
Can
we get to $75?
Couch. I'm going to say potato.
Sofa. That's what
that's
Connie
a good
said.
answer.
Last
Sorry,
but not least, that's
Connie.
okay. We got $50. Let's try to get to 75 with gold.
Ring?
Connie said bar. I was thinking metal when I wrote it just because of what's on TV right now. Listen, you both did okay. You still picked up $50, Connie.
Thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
It was fun, and I did think of those other words that he said also.
Right?
But in the moment, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, with the
Little
25-second timer, it makes it a little bit trickier. You did good. You were such a great contestant. Thank you for listening, and thanks for playing.
Next chance to play is tomorrow morning at 7:50.
We're joined by Brett from Telus World of Science. Tell us how you've been celebrating your 40th anniversary.
Yeah, just throwing a year-long party over here at the Science Center. We've had special events going throughout the year. We brought back some special programming and science demonstrations, kind of like the Science Center's greatest hits from the history books. So that's been a lot of fun. And, something that's really cool that I'm really excited about, digging through the archive room in the history books, we actually found a retro T-shirt from the 80s. So this had to be one of the first kind of T-shirts that we ever printed here at the Science Center. And we've brought that back, a limited print run that is hanging out in our Galaxy gift shop.
What's going on at Telus World of Science right now and in the near future?
There's never any shortage of things going on here at the Science Center. Our dinosaurs exhibit that's on right now, if you haven't seen that yet, you got to come check that out. It's in its final weeks. It's only here till September 9th before we open that new one. So come out and hang with some animatronic dinosaurs. That's a great one for the whole family. But if you're maybe looking for an adult-only date night, something we've got coming up later this month, August 22nd, is Astronaut Boot Camp. You can get your pilot's license and launch some model rockets, inspect some meteorites. We've got like an astronaut medical check. It'll check your reflexes and your balance. That's important for an astronaut. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's coming up again August 22nd.
If people are looking for more information or tickets, where should they go?
Telus World of Science Edmonton.com.
The Ryder and Lisa Podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
Play 107.